make sure everything comes up correctly. Yep. Looks like everything is good. Cool. Alright. Just hop right on into it then. Gonna be continue. Why does this change every time? Sorry, I'm looking at my OBS and for some reason things keep moving when they shouldn't. Anyways, I'm gonna be continuing on with my Minecraft All the Mods 8 playthrough. I already have everything up. I was doing a little bit of work off of didn't mean to do that. Sorry, one moment. Okay. That's fine, whatever. Okay. I was doing a little bit of work off camera. There we go. Mainly just item collecting and prep for some other stuff. Yeah, so I'm gonna continue on what I was doing last time. I had to stop early because for some reason I got like super lightheaded and I just could not continue, mostly because I could not concentrate. So I figured before I pass out in the middle of a stream, not that at the time anyone's watching, but that would probably cause problems later on. Anyways, sorry, I have an itch in my eye. Anyways, I want to set up some immersive engineering stuff so I can go ahead and get some garden cloches. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure the pronunciation. But I am doing that because I want to have a mystical agriculture set up. And there's probably better machines, but those are they're pretty low intensity on materials. So I'm trying to be, a little economical with my stuff. So beforehand, I collected some of the creosote oil and I made about a stack, a stack of treated wood. So that should get me through pretty much whatever I need. So, first, what I'm gonna need is I'm gonna grab the hammer that I have downstairs and the clippers, the wire cutters as well. Okay. So what I need first, I believe, I don't really need the book. I guess I could make the book, but I don't really need it. Anyways, what I'm going to go with first is an engineer's workbench, which is somewhere in these items. I'm doing it the hard way for some reason. There it is. Engineer's workbench. There's just iron. Engineer's crafting table. Got it. Slab of this. Treated planks. Just missing workbench. And I have an engineer's crafting table. Perfect. And then at this point, okay, I'm just gonna make all of those sticks into some fences because I'll probably use them to do the electrical poles anyways. And I just need a bit of iron. And done. Engineer's workbench. I will just put it like... That's not what I wanted to do. Nope. One more over. I put it in the same spot. There we go. Okay. And then one of the specific blueprints... I think it's this one. Cartridges and... Yeah, so it's this one. Which you need copper, aluminum, and iron. Which I know I have copper, iron, but I don't think I have any aluminum, actually. not made anyways. So let's remedy that really quick. Nickel, aluminum. Oh, no, I have got one right there. I don't need to make any more right now. Okay. Then 1 copper, 1 iron. Do I have... So, I don't know at what point this was added, but I noticed that Botania has been added. So instead of wasting my lapis like I have, because I am running a tad low. I did find some more when I was doing some mining earlier. So it's not that big of an issue. But I am going to want to keep that as much as possible. And since I haven't done a ton of exploring, so I have unloaded chunks, I could just go south. And I believe some plants will start sprouting there. So, luckily, I have a bit of primitive flight. So go ahead and take advantage of that and just head straight south. So I was thinking about... I was thinking about making a jetpack at some point. I haven't decided if it's going to be mechanism or simply jetpacks. Let me see. Is it simply jetpack still? Iron jetpacks. Same difference. That has a pretty good progression. So I think I might get into that. Because I can power through most of that pretty easily. But is there is the hang glider in this? Because that's pretty useful. No. So I would need to wait for an elytra to make best use of it. I don't know. I'll make a decision probably this episode. Or stream. Same difference really. Because I do these live, but most of the views that come from them are generally from the VOD views. Really quick, can I get prismarine shards from here? Because I will need those. I think I can. Oh, come on now. Watch my... Oh, he had a nautilus shard. Or shell. Why did I say shard? Lantern. Anything good? Got it. First receptacle. Now that I think about it, how much health do you have, man? Collect everything really quick. I was gonna say something. Is this from? Yeah, this is from Tombstone. I don't know how to pronounce the first word, so I want to look into Tombstone. So I'm gonna do that at some point. Can I get prismarine shards from these sea lanterns? I in fact do. Those are pretty useful for something. Oh, okay. Nice. Okay. And oh, this headgear's pretty good. Allows me to breathe underwater. Okay, that's a bit of sand. I can take that. Take that. Take that. I don't need that. I'll take that. I can stay, and I'll take that. I will send pretty much all of this back. I need to make, actually, I don't know why I didn't do this earlier, but I need to make a drawer for all the or at least the weak elemental shards, because I can do a stack of 4 for those, or a drawer of 4 for those. I don't know. I just feel like that would make it easier later on. I don't think there's anything in here. Ow. Yeah, no. Okay. Well, I got a couple prismarine shards. Those are good for is it RF tools? I think it's RF tools. You can pretty easily do wireless power with that, with the RF tools, and it gives you some storage, energy storage as well. Control is the speed. Now I think about it, I should be careful with the flight because it didn't bring another brush. This looks like a sea village. Is that lapis? Sure is, I think. Pick it up as an item. Oh, no, it's not. Yeah, I thought that was too high for lapis. What did I pick up? I don't really need that. Okay. So I'm going to keep an eye out for blue sand. Interesting. Keep an eye out for mystical flowers. A merchant campsite. Okay, so it was not meant to be slime balls. Take that. Take that. Good thing these can act as... I don't need these on me right now, except for that. I don't need rotten flesh. That's fine. I see a mystical flower right there. Perfect. Iron. I don't really need to clutter up more of my inventory with, or storage, I should say, with bows and stuff, or equipment, I should say. That is, in fact, a mystical flower. Excuse me, bee. Please don't accidentally kill you. Okay. But I only need a few of these, because I'm gonna make the mystical flower, mystical agriculture, mystical flower seeds. That way, I can make it at any point. I can make the type of flower that I need, and I'll pick up the corn flower because they give me blue dye, which is what I'm going for. Okay. What is that? Salmon berries. Oh, okay. A little bit of lag, apparently. There we go. I'll take the obsidian. I don't really need those. Take that. Lifesteal's useful. Send these back. Oops. That's one. Send those back. This can go in my backpack. That's cluttering up a lot of my inventory. There we go. Don't know what this is used for, but I plan on looking into evil crafts sooner rather than later. Eventually, at least. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with that. Okay. Iron. Take the coal. And the scroll. It's back. Don't need the charcoal. Take the enchanting. That and the slime ball. Odd that I've only seen one mystical flower. Enchant and that. I don't want to send that back because that's going to clutter up my inventory very quickly. Or my storage, I should say. Okay. I would have made a flower pouch, I believe it's called, for Botania before I came here. However, that requires petals, which I did not have. Oh, however, I do have wool and a singular petal. Is that not the recipe anymore? Oh. Oh. Well, I've already made it into a petal, so let's... Here's something flomping around. Petal apothecary. Oh, I just had the recipe wrong. That was at the top. And then wool in that pattern. Perfect. Now that I have this, any mystical Botania flower I pick up go into there. That is not one, I just want it for the blue dye. This biome might not be conducive for me finding mystical flowers. I do see blue ones over here. These are useful because they can make pretty much any dye. Yeah, okay, so they did go straight into there. And it looks like Botania's been updated. I don't know if it's been updated past just the textures. But there's some pretty useful items there. Oh, cool. Perfect, just what I needed. Then I can use that just to teleport back. Let's see what the recipe is. I think I need specific flowers. Mystical flower seeds. They're only tier 2 though. Yeah, because I need the whatever that is. Yeah, I need cyan, orange, pink, and red specifically to make what I need. Slightly troublesome, but it is what it is, I guess. Now that I'm in a new biome, or new generated land, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. I'll find what I need eventually. Don't need seeds. There's tall orange. The regular orange shouldn't be far behind. Ooh, hello. You have an enchanted bow. That could be trouble. Yeah. Brown and orange. Don't need those. Gentle. Yes, I see you, creeper. I'm going to ignore you, however. Oh, this is kind of like an island. That's a bit troublesome. Ow. Oh, that's green. Yeah, well, since I'm over here, might as well. Whoa. Careful now. Well, what do I want to send back? Oh, well, I don't need this helmet. So many things spawn. get that it's night, but does it make it any less annoying? That can go back. Ouch. Put that in there. Gray ones. Just avoid them for now. Ow. Okay. I realize I had a plan, and once again immediately abandoned it to go look for flowers of all things. Yeah, I'm not even gonna go fight him because it's surrounded by mobs. No, I can always come back here later, so it's not a big deal if I leave, but I suppose it doesn't get any more relaxing than going to pick flowers. I guess there's that. Because the Minecraft streams are definitely meant to be like, you know, super low stress, super, you know, low maintenance, just light blue. Let us see. Still not quite what I need. Go away. I don't think I found a red flower yet. That's pretty important. Well, I mean, other than the regular Minecraft red flowers. I mean, the mystical red flowers. Oop. Every time. Don't want to waste them on what I got. There are cows here, however. Ah. Step assist messing me up. Ugh, I thought I could avoid him really quick, but it wasn't quick enough. All I want to do is kill a cow for the leather. Oop. Yeah, there it always spawns two of them. Okay. Send that back. Definitely don't need a shovel. Bit of leather. Let's just send a ton of this back. It doesn't. I don't. Oh nope, I need that. There's a pink one. That's close. Is that wearing netherite armor? Yeah, it was. Huh. Can I melt that down? Into a singular... Oh no, it's refined obsidian. I'm less interested. Okay. I mean, refined obsidian is already kind of high tier, so I guess it's dead now. It doesn't matter. No. Go away. I just want Titania flowers. Is that too much to ask? Yes. What is that for? In an area with enough ore to cause positive imbalance effect. Huh. Oh, hey. There's another way shrine. odd to find them just out in the middle of nowhere. But now that I have a way shrine at home, I think I'm going to use that and get back to what I was planning on doing. I think I've wasted enough time. Well. Alright. Do I just want to leave them there? I will for the time being. Oops. Magic stuff. I'll put it upstairs. I really gotta sort out my inventory. I'll go in there. This is a magic school kind of deal. So I can go here. I will take these essences out because while I'm thinking about it, no, I didn't keep them there. I would have kept them downstairs. I'm gonna make a drawer. Okay. That fits for all 4 elements. I'll just put the one there. Hold on for the rest now, just till I kind of sort out what I can do with them. But air, water, earth, and there should be some fire. Fire, yep. Here we are. Is that all of them? Looks like. And fire. And I'm going to break down all of the large ones just to kind of make my life easier. I'll just toss them in here for the be sort. Oh, I do, however, need to link them. Lock that way, and then link that, and then it will pull from the chest. Perfect. Why do I only have 8 wool? There we go. Take that out. Take these out. Gold. That was it for now. So this can go back in. Box chest. This can go in here. And where did I keep leather? I don't remember. Oh well. So this is equipment. I would say that's a mob drop. And the rest of this is... just throw it in here for now. I didn't put it in there. Where did I put it? I guess nowhere. It's fine for there now, I guess. I need to reorganize anyways. Alright, 3 die. What task did I finish? Oh, getting wool. Okay. Okay. I was gonna do something else. Right. blueprints. So I need iron and copper. Here, iron, copper. I'll take those and those. Take them here. And then paper. I don't believe I have any on hand, but I do have sugarcane. All right, here we go. And blueprints. This is pretty much the only blueprint I will need. Because I need the iron mechanism and vacuum tubes. Yeah, okay. Alright. Those are done. Next is the garden. Cloche. So I need the incandescent bulbs, not the vacuum tubes. Oh, they're still in here. Yeah, okay. So it is glass, paper, and copper. It's copper wire? Copper ingot. Okay. Glass. Was it 3 glass or 1 glass? It was 1 glass and 3 paper. How many does this make? Okay, so 1 glass. 3 paper. And a copper ingot. Copper, glass, paper. Is there like a recipe? Oh, yeah, usually you can just put them in. Oh. Okay, so it makes 3. Perfect. Next, I need an iron mechanical component. Actually, before I forget, I want to go ahead and push this out. I'll put that for now. So I'm doing this because I am going to expand out this way. I'm gonna get more of these fluid pipes. Though I could just use this, but I want to make it cleaner by having it. Actually, I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, I could just run them across here. That's fine, I guess. But you know what? No, I'll run them across here because I will expand out this way more than I will the other way. I'm gonna make more fluid pipes. Unless I have a good amount, which I don't think I do. No, they would have been in here or in my bag. Yeah. I'll leave those be because this one aqueous accumulator is it's pretty easy for it to keep up with pretty much everything. Let me make those fluid pipes before I forget. And I'll also make the item pipes as well. Because those are pretty easy stuff just to... Can you make an infinity? Oh yeah, you can. Look at that. Okay, well, that's fine. So I need 2 buckets and 6 iron. Oops. That's the one. So I had 12 iron total. Go. I know it consumes the bucket, so I don't want to waste the one I have that's on me. Well, not waste, but I don't want to use the one that's on me. Oh, I have coal. Put that away. Or store it, I should say. For my own sanity. Zinc? I'm not going to worry about it. I got plenty of zinc. Oh! I didn't mean to do that. That's unfortunate. Did not mean to do that. I was just gonna replace the floor. That's a whoops on my part. I don't think it got that one. No. Okay. I can go ahead and... Oh, fuck. God damn it. I'm doing this because I just want to replace the floor because I have a ton of these things. I have a ton of deep stone, hobbled deep slate. That's what it is. I have a ton of that, and I'll only be getting more. So I'll probably rip this up later and put something. I'll probably chisel it later. But for now, just keep it simple on this end. There we go. Yeah. Okay. 6. You know what? 2. Yeah. There we go. Hello. I'll move that there. Okay. So I'm gonna start them here. So it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. Okay. So I can make 3 batches of the cloches and not really have an issue. Okay. So I need 2 more. 2 more of that. Or 2 more batches of that, I should say. 2 more copper. And then 2 more glass. I don't know if this needs to be paper, but I'm gonna make it paper just in case. Glass, paper, copper. Go. And then I need, that's not what I wanted. I wanted that one. And then I'll need 9 mechanical ones. So 18 iron. I'm ignoring that mythical one. Purely because that looked like an actual... No, that one looks like a goat. Okay, they all look like goats. They'll be around. It doesn't seem like they T-spawn. I have more important things to do than... I wasted enough time looking for flowers. Okay. Should I just make an item that does the plates? Because I don't want to waste the durability on that hammer. Metal press. That would be pretty slow. I'm just going to use the hammer. It's not that expensive. Okay. And then if I put this into Engineer's Workbench, it should make me the 9 iron mechanical components. Perfect. Yep. And it's got treed wood planks and then the glass. I'm uncertain if I have enough glass bag. I'm going to make another stack. Let's have that run away with that. And I'll make as many as I can for now with what I've got. Oh, damn it. Hate it when that happens. Okay. I'll just make as many. Oh. Wood planks. I will just make as many as I can with what I have. 7. Not bad. Yeah, as I thought. The glass is the problem. Okay. So I will start here. 1, 2, 7. Alright. So that is getting water. Perfect. Yeah, that's not even close to being drained, and it's giving water to all of these. All right. How many energy cables do I have? Not many, I think. If I have 1. Okay. I'm gonna make more energy cables. There. Yeah. Okay, so a lot of dirt out of this whole thing. And then I would just run down the line with this. Perfect. Okay. I don't have any. Oh, I do. Never mind. I don't want to destroy all of that with the hammer, so let's do this the old-fashioned way. Construction. There. Okay, and I'm gonna want to run it. Well, actually, I can just run it up the ceiling. Here we go. To here. Because that will plug. Hello. A lot of mythical spawning. That's like the 3rd one. 3rd or 4th one. Tell me in the chat. What's that say? Oh, the waystone. Yeah, so this just needs to plug into this pipe because that will directly put it in here because I'm gonna make drawers for pretty much all the essences. And it wouldn't even need to touch, I don't think, because once they're linked, I think it's wireless to a certain point. All right. Next up is the energy cables. Okay, so it's just iron and horizontal dielectric. Don't have a lot of horizontal. So I need dielectric paste and the iron bars. That's only enough for you need more of the paste. I think. I don't know why I went upstairs. Oh, never mind. I got enough for what I need. And 8 iron. Where? There you go. 8. 4 capacitors and the horizontal dielectric rods. Perfect. All right. Clean up the inventory just a bit. You know what? At this point, once I have this set up, honestly, I should just... Actually, can I make a tier 4 right now? What is this called? Let me unlock that. Oh, I can make a tier 4 now. I should probably do that, honestly. Okay. And then I can make one more of those. And I'm going to just start making modular storages for my inventory. That would probably be the smart thing to do. Okay, well, since you're right outside my house, how about you come with me really quick here, Chompy, you bastard. Get off. Hey, could you get in that hole for me really quick? Would you fucking... This is gonna get... I'm gonna... Where'd you run off? Oh, over there? Stop. No! You fuck. It's taunting me now. They're getting smart about the whole strategy. There we go. Nah, you're mine now, champ. Until you... Okay. Alright. You're locked in here with me now. Ow, what is that? Got some kind of reflect on it. Hold on. I need to do the critical so it doesn't regen too quickly. Ow! I don't know what that is, but it's annoying. Nope. You bastard. Alright, that's fine. So I can let in light. There we go. Plus 805 max health. That's fun. Is it the plus 5 attack knockback? Is that what that is? could be. Nah, that's too slow. It's giving me a... Come on now. I don't like how it is able to regen health like this. It makes it just annoying to kill. Seriously? Why is it regenerating health so much like this? Alright, let's get closer so I can't get knocked away again. There we go. I just bully it in the corner at this point. There we go. Now I'm getting somewhere. I think whatever that knockback was giving it health or something. I don't know. I don't really understand how these apotheosis bosses work. And the fact that the seemingly the highest tier ones have all been goats so far confuses the hell out of me, to be honest. Come on. This is gonna take a while. It was going so well for a while, but now it's like stalled out. Am I gonna run out of health? Or not durability on my sword before I get to kill this thing? Can I suffocate it? Does not appear that I can suffocate it. That's unfortunate. Come on. Work with me here. Seriously? What the fuck? Was spamming it too fast, giving it health? What is happening here? I am so lost as to what these apotheosis bosses do. I see that it's regenning, but I don't know how to stop it from doing that. Seriously, come on, man. You know what? Whatever. This is a waste of time. You're staying in the hole. I'm gonna pour lava down this hole. See what happens. That seems like a good plan. And a war crime. I should really look into those apotheosis bosses because that is just kind of out of hand. I need something that can kill them quickly, and I know the sword I have isn't great. I mean, it does a good amount of damage, but it's just not great. Alright. Let's try this. Fireproof? Should be. $87. Let's find out. Is it swimming in the lava right now? Sure is. What is happening right now? It's just getting more health whenever I hit it. Nope. Alright, I'm done with that right now. I'll figure something out. This is just very annoying. Anyways. And it was just not taking any damage from the lava, so there goes that plan. Okay. Anyways, more glass was made. So I can get my last 2 cloches. Don't need that. Don't want that. Yeah, put everything else away. Or most everything else away. Alright. 1 and 2. Let me grab 2 more of these and the wrench. Because they do need to be set to pull. Let's get up on. Okay, well, let's do this the easy way. Wrench. Pull, pull, pull. Go. That up. And we are done with that. All right. So now that we have these set up, well, first it actually needs power. That is an important step. These don't take a ton of power, so not plugging this into the battery probably isn't a problem. Yeah, I might make one for them just to put like right there. Actually, yeah, let's put it in like the main grid. Just to have that energy buffer. That's not a bad idea, actually. Okay. Now that I have all that set up, I want for now 4 of these producing inferium. Oh, it's my. Never mind. Okay. So I need inferium seeds, and they can go 100% chance. Okay, so they all have a 100% chance, but does the speed does matter or does change? But I don't know if that would make a difference in a cloche. Either way, I do need to check So seed, which I have plenty of, and inferium. That's not the item I wanted. I'll take a stack. I think a stack is enough, right? Oh well. Half a stack would have been enough. Okay, that can go away. And back in there, actually. Okay. And then, first of all, this needs to be used. It needs to be used in crops. So I need inferium farmland, just a hoe, dirt, and inferium. Okay, so I have the hoe already. I have the dirt too. Take the 4. Hoe, dirt. I forgot to get the inferium. Okay. Dirt, hoe, inferium. Inferium farmland. Quest complete, actually. Did I get anything other than experience for it? Does not appear so. But I get 2 more inferium seeds. I will just keep those on hand for now. I don't really need. Okay. So farmland, inferium, farmland, inferium, and same. All right. So now that should start producing. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, let me break these really quick, actually. And I'm doing that because it may seem backwards to do it this way, but this way, I can actually see what what the progress is. Okay. I need 2 more. I do believe I have. Go. And get back up here and change these back to extract. Perfect. Yeah, so I'm turning them around. So it may, to me, I would classify these as backwards now. But instead of having to like climb all over the place to find a place to see like growth rate, I can just look and see them growing now. And while that's happening, I don't have a ton of that right now, but that would quickly change. So I'm going to grab one of the copper upgrades and toss it in here. Go. All right. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's there now. Oh, I need to regular right click it. Yeah. So now 16,000 can be stored in there. So that should be fine for now. Okay. So now that we have that going, I will have a steady flow of inferium. How much does it produce? Per tick. Not per tick, but per plant. They're not the fastest, but I think it's faster than just letting them grow. Because at most I can get a 1.5 times speed, but these are pretty quick. Oh, it's like 2 per. Yeah, that's not bad at all, actually. Okay, so now that that's done. All right, with mystical agriculture, you can grow all the resources in game. Cool. Food and farming chapter. Learn all about things. Okay. Base teleportation. A warp plate from warp stones. Okay. I'm not interested in that at the moment because I am going to be doing mystical agriculture. Okay. Do I want to make all the tier or go by tier? I won't use. I don't get any rewards from, so I won't use most of these. What do these make? Can't tell. Anyways, I can't make any of them at the moment because I don't have the mystical path stuff. All right. So I need stone, bunch of stone, 9 red wool. I don't know why it took me so long to think of the word wool. Okay, so I have the wool. Don't believe I have the dye on hand, but that is easy enough to fix by just going out and finding a bunch of red flowers, which, now that I think about it, I know where a bunch of them are. Here, I believe. Yep. I only need 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. And away we go. I'm bad at counting? Question mark? Did I really miscount that? I guess I did. Well, that's embarrassing. 9. Okay. Red wool. I don't need that. Alright, so it should only be... So it's 2 gold per thing, so it's 18 gold. And then I have some stone, but not a lot, so I will make a stack. Okay. I'll keep that favorited for the time being. Okay. And while I'm thinking about it, I am gonna eventually... Actually, no, I'll wait to do that because I will probably be making what I need for a bigger reactor, I should say. That is in all the power, advanced power generation, getting started with bigger reactors. Blast, yeah. 70 reactor, 21 reactor casing. You know, matter of fact, I think I can start building this now. Yeah. Yeah, I think I can. And it'll just be a small 3x3. I don't think that would hurt. So, yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. And while things are running, I'll probably finish after getting that started. Let's jump into bigger reactors. Is that, I used to play with big reactors, which I assume is the predecessor to this. And that was pretty solid power generation. So, what I need, reactor casings, done. Power tap, done. Access port, done. control rod, or terminal and control rod, and fuel rod. Okay, so let's start with the 1s and 2s. So fuel rod first. Let me go grab, and let me put some stuff away, organized just a tad. Okay, that can go away for now. I'll keep the treated wood in there. All right, there we go, a little more clean. Let me grab the uranium that's up here. That will be important. Okay. And is this the only one that uses... Oh, not even that uses glass. I don't think any of them use glass. Yeah, okay, cool. Then why am I going upstairs? What am I doing? Okay. First things first. Oh. I will need a bunch of graphite, which is made by smelting coal. I will wait for this to finish, because I'll need to make a bunch of reactor casings, because a lot of these use reactor casings. And I will grab a stack of iron out of storage as well. And done. Okay. I'll take this and I will make what I need. Should be that and that, and then 8 of those. Done. Alright, stick those in there. I will I'll probably end up, yeah, once I get big reactors set up, I'll punch out an area down here to do that. There'll probably be I'll need to reorganize after I do all that, but for now this is fine. I'll set this up upstairs actually, and outside, because it needs a fairly wide area to do this. I'm gonna sleep first because there's a lot of mobs out. Alright. Done. Awesome. I'll wait to set this up really quick just to kind of let, monsters despawn and all that. And or burn to death. Alright, that should be fine for now. Fuel rod. 1 and done. Leave that for now. And I can make 5 sets for now. Cool. And I only need 1 control rod and 1 terminal. What am I missing? Redstones. Let me pull out a stack of that as well. Oops. Did I unfavorite something I wasn't supposed to? Did I already do the control rod? No, I did not. So yes, I did unfavorite that by accident. Alright, control rod. I shouldn't have done shift click for graphite. That's fine. A bunch of it was just made. 1 control rod. Done. Okay, so that's 1 diamond. That's fine. Okay, so let me grab a diamond. And I've got a terminal. Perfect. Alright, so while I'm waiting for the graphite to do more, I'm going to punch out this area right here. And kind of continue on down this way. And I will make it for big reactors specifically. Okay. Having one of these tools that does, you know, big layer of stuff at a time is super useful. Okay. So this will probably also need a constant supply of water, so I'll make it down this way. Go. Did not mean to do that. As of right now, it's just going to be a 3x3 thing, but in the future, it will probably be bigger to keep up with power needs as I have more elaborate systems. Is that a... Okay, so yes, that was just a visual glitch. Okay. So I will actually drop this down by a level 2. Except for this area, so I don't release the water again. Okay. Yeah. It's not as even anymore when I'm hammering, but it's... Okay. Cleared that up. And done. At least I'm getting a good amount of cobble out of this too. I was running a little bit low on that. And that can go there for now. And just for aesthetic's sake, put that there. Yeah, already getting a steady flow of inferium. Perfect. Okay. Sounds like the graphite is done. I'll take that. Okay. And the terminal is done. So I need 2 access ports, which need 2 chests and 2 pistons. Okay, piston. 2 of those. I want that to go in my inventory, but whatever. Guess do it the hard way. Okay, that's done. And stop. 2 chests. Okay, perfect. So that is 2 reactor port access. Or 2 reactor access ports. That's done. I need 1 power tap. Done. And all that's left is a bunch of casing. I think I just used all of them. Okay. So what am I missing? It needs to be in a crafting grid for 1. I will just use all of it. Perfect. So that is the first reactor done. Okay. The smallest reactor you can make is a 3x3, so I will do exactly that. 3, 3, 3. And it should be, actually, no, this doesn't even need water. What am I talking about? So I will bring it forward, actually. So it is here. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Control rod, or no, fuel rod. Control rod on top of that. Port access. I don't think it necessarily matters. So I will put one there, one there. Power tap here. Let's see. Reactor terminal there. And I believe that is it. So all I have to do is fill in the rest of the gaps with reactor casing. Actually, I will change this one out for reactor glass, just so I can see what's going on. And then the rest is reactor casing. So if I did this right, which I think I did, it should form a multi-block. Or not. Reactor access port for frame at... okay. So... Can those only be like in center blocks? If that's the case, that's fine. Bit unfortunate, but fine. So if I did this right now, there we go. One giant multi-block. Okay, so that's temperature, eject waste enabled. Perfect. This is input. And I will make this one output waste. I need to make 2 chests. I will take that. 1, 2. I'm going to make them regular chests for my own sanity. Okay. Put that here. That here. I need more pipe. Okay, so I need dispensers. Or droppers. Same difference. And I already have stuff on hand. Okay. 6 iron. Fine. Is it redstone in the middle? Yeah. All right. Perfect. So this needs to be chained. I need the pipe wrench gun. So I don't think I can just manually put it in. So this needs to be set to pull. And then this will be the waste. So the one coming off the reactor needs to be set to pull. Okay, so if I give this first, sort that. So I have 64. Let me put 8 uranium in for now. Okay, so it pulled out 4. And it is full. And if I turn it on, oh boy, that gets hot. But it does produce a lot of power. Okay, so let me turn it off for now. Because what I'm going to do is make it Slightly larger, actually. So pick everything up. That might have just gotten rid of everything, but that's fine. So I want to make it a 5 by 5, or not a 5 by 5, a slightly larger one. So it would have a 5 days, maybe? Or can I just do it like this? But do it like this. Yeah, it'll be a slightly awkward size for now. But that is fine at the moment. Let me see. I want to know what can be used for coolant. I think clearly water for one. Six. Oh, I guess I could use. Oh. Apparently, I can use a block of gold. Or block of emerald. I got plenty of emerald. Emerald's slightly better than gold. Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. We'll do I want to add coolant, so I'll do it this size. I'll do reactor port here, reactor port there, control rod there, or fuel rod there. I don't have a ton of use for emerald at this point, so put that there as the coolant, because apparently you can use solid objects as coolants. Reactor control rod, reactor terminal in the front, power tap on the side. That can go there. That can go there. I'm gonna put a piece of glass there so I can like kind of walk over and see what's going on. And yeah, everything else should just be casings. Okay. So if I did this right, multi-block, awesome. Okay, so let's try this again. Just there, just there. Pipe, pipe. Extract, extract. 4 in, takes all 4. And power on. Well, it actually is running cooler than it was before. Awesome. Because it was up in the 3000s before. It is... That's actually going down. Interesting. Yeah, so I think that emerald block is doing pretty good. And I can come over here and see this. And what I want to do, they are already in my inventory. Energy cable. Put that there. And then if I run... I don't need to run the iron ore through it right now. Let's do copper. I'm not doing so hot on copper, so yeah. let's run it through everything and see how the battery does. Okay. So while I'm waiting on that, gold is hard to come by. So let me see what I need for gold seeds. They're tier 4, so I'll need a lot of Imperium. Okay. Awesome. Well, while I have the room down here, I might as well. Ooh. Yeah, not the room over here, though. Let's make another. Make it slightly larger. Done. Okay. Torch. Go. And torch there. And torch. Really ran out of torches? That torch there. Cool. Now that I have a touch more room, I am more comfortable putting this out. Move down one. Go. Pedestals. This is just temporary for now. Cool. So that's full. That's full. Yeah, I think honestly, I think I'm good on power. I don't think I will have a problem as long as I have uranium. So what tier seeds are they? Uranium is tier 4. Uranium for power is tier 5. So I think I'll just eventually get those seeds. Awesome. Cool. I can put that in there. That can go in there. That too. Keep everything else on me, and redstone can go back. Awesome. Okay. I'm getting close on the limit for redstone in a drawer, so I'll grab one of the copper upgrades. It's in here somewhere. There we go. Yeah, so all these are going now, and I think this is keeping up just fine. Yeah, not even a problem. Eject waste on. However, did I change that to extract? I think it only does it when it's completely full, but okay. And boom. So if I right click the frame, it'll tell me. Okay, so we're good. Awesome. Well, that's handy. So while we're on the topic, quick. I need to make a couple things, like an infusion crystal. There's a diamond, prosperity shards, and inferium. Shards can I make prosperity shard seed? That would be helpful. I don't think so. I think I can only find those. That's not a huge deal. Okay. Yeah, because they only make prosperity seed bases, which is used for crafting and not growing things. Okay, that's fine. go. And then what does it take to make a master inferium or infusion crystal? Probably a lot. Oh yeah. It'll take a good amount. I should probably favorite that first. Yeah, cool. So I need at least 6 supremium acids. What are these used? Kindalters? Cheese. Okay, cool. I think I'll need to upgrade these power cables or energy cables at some point, probably pretty soon. But I don't think it'll be a problem for now. How reactive is your reactor? 100%. Very reactive. Cool. Well, having set that up, it wasn't even a strain on my power, so I can pretty much do anything now. Sick. All right. Okay. Do I want to move this against this wall? That probably wouldn't be a bad idea. While I'm on the topic, let me do a little bit of reorganizing now. Okay. That's slightly inconvenient, but it's fine. For now, this is going to stay where it is. I will probably move it later on. But I no longer need to make 2 more of these. So I can just store the lava. And block that up. Select up these. And I don't need this blocking my way anymore. So now I just have a very straight shot here. Matter of fact, these could probably just be removed, but I think I'd like having the backup there just in case. Yeah, so I got plenty of power here. Energy cell. How do I make a better version? So hardened. Hardened needs energized steel, which needs to be energized, which is not really an issue. So I will make this stuff here in a second, and I'll probably end it on upgrading the energy cell. Cool. All right, we'll put this away. Here. I do think I want to move this against this back wall here. That way I have a bigger area to branch out. But I will probably do that off camera since it's kind of tedious. Unless I finish up this energy section quick. So I need another dielectric casing. I will need that. I'll probably need these capacitors as well. And I'm good to get going. Next, I will need to grab the iron bars. Just grab all of them. So I'm missing horizontals. A couple of those. And then 1 set of vertical. Should be pretty even. Yeah, okay, cool. 12 iron. Perfect. Okay. First we'll make this. Glass. Okay, that's just getting annoying now. I don't want that. Fix it. Okay. I think I only need one of these for now. And then next, 2 of the tiny and 1 quartz. This should make 2. Okay. Yep. That's a starter, but I want to make a better one. Okay. I want to make the upgraded version, at least 1 tier, needs a quartz block. Which, while I'm thinking of it, quartz blocks are kind of used a lot, so might as well make a store a recipe for that. All right. And 1 energized rod basic. Okay. How do I want to do this? Let's just do it simply and do it off the back of this, because this doesn't need to be on a backup. Grab wrench. Okay. Go back and energize rod. I thought that'd be bigger. Okay. If that's the case. Well, now that just doesn't make sense. Alright. Take that off, and then that can just go there. And then orb can go, like, right there. Do I need the wrench to, like, link them? Is that a thing? Link. Yes. Okay, so it shows me. Perfect. Okay, so to make the upgraded version, I need 2. Or I'll need 2 more of those. Okay. I need 8 energized steel. With that, I'll need 4 iron or 4 gold. Okay, and it should just be... Can I do this all at once? Take it. Let's do it one at a time then. Iron, gold. Oh yeah, that was quick. Gold. Gold. And iron, gold. Perfect. Okay. So I need 2 basic energy cells, so I need an additional 1. I already have the 4 capacitors. I just need here. Okay. I'll need 1 more. I don't know why I didn't think about that ahead of time. Okay. basic energy cell. I'm missing 4 more iron. Really not thinking ahead. Alright. Done. 1 energy cell. Let me double check I have everything before I pull that out. Ah, need a big hardened capacitor. Which needs a large base capacitor. Okay. And 4 dielectric base, which I have. Perfect. So it's safe to take this out very quickly. Hardened energy cell. Which holds 10 million Fe. Nice. How's that doing on the power? It's draining it, interestingly enough. Wait, bro. Is this used for anything else? Now I think about it. Particularly. It's not really okay. I could just throw it all in there. It's fine. Yeah, it is putting a drain on that. Look at that. That's not a bad thing though. Is it a check? So, okay, yeah, I think once that fuel rod is complete, 4 buckets of waste, then it will eject it out the back. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Well, I still have a bit of time, so I think I'm good to go ahead and start moving some of this stuff then. Iron, gold. Is this the osmium? No, that's the osmium. I will put that there, so then first chest will go. Iron, copper, gold, osmium. Are they still linked? Ah, okay. Link. Can I still see them? Yes, I can. Perfect. So I don't even need to move the controller, actually. That can just stay there. Osmium. Copper. It takes out one thing if you press the front of it. Okay. I will take this next. That. Compact. Back. I'm going to do this a touch slowly. Okay, and quickly link this one. So that, you know, I can actually benefit from these. Full and prosperity. Yes, I'm going to do it in 4 levels now. So it's going to go compacting, singles, doubles, and then quads. Link it really quick. Ah, so it needs to be closer. That's a problem. Okay. So I will actually move it. Okay. Network cable will come over this way. Disconnect like that. That. Put the controller down. Where is the base? Ah, there's the controller. Or connector, I should say. Network cable. And reconnect it to the network. That's modular storage. It is an inventory. Got it. Inventory. Storage scanner, storage, inventory. Well, yeah, right there. Oh, it's probably because nothing is linked to it. Add, connect everything. And then when I go back to the controller, it's still not there. Oh, I had to refresh. Make it routable, and we'll put it to the top. Perfect. That's easy. Yeah. Okay. Now it just becomes a matter of what all is going to go in my sorting. I have an idea for one of the quad ones. It should be in one of these chests. It's upstairs now. Okay, first, let's clean up a bit. Nope, that one needs to go there. That's disconnected a bit. Okay. Okay, so that goes to there. And then this needs to go across the ceiling to here. Then I need the pipe wrench. Disconnect those. Perfect. That's fixed now. Fill in all this. And cover this up. That's looking a lot more neat. How's this going? So now it's starting to fill up the internal battery. Okay. That means the copper is finished. But I will deal with that later. First, I'm going to take the wood out. Slab. No, I'll leave the slab out. I'll just do the main components. That, and I need an apple. No, I don't. What am I talking about? I'm gonna do something. I totally forgot the actual thing I was up here for. Which are in here somewhere. I think. know. Ah, there they are. That's why the highlight feature is good. And I will definitely be reorganizing my storage off stream. But for now. Okay. So what I need, I also need the configure tool. I will need these sticks. And I will need saplings. Yeah, I think that'll be a good combo. So what I'm gonna do is logs, planks, sticks, saplings. How much can these store? 512. So I will grab the copper upgrade and put it in there now. Because why not? And boom. So that should be able to hold 4K of each of them now. Awesome. And I will lock that. And then link it. Yeah, so I'm gonna basically expand out, fill up this wall with a bunch of multiple items that I'll use. I think I'll get into AE later, but for now I kind of like having the wall of items. It looks pretty satisfying. All right, cool. And that is filling up nicely. So that should be ejecting I think it's called bluium or something like that later. Okay. I think I'll keep seeds separate just because I'm not sure I want all that in the system. Okay. Acorns, apples, those currants, they come. But I'll use, do I have an MD2 one? No, I do not. Okay, well, I will get to that later, actually. Okay. Oh, now that I think about it, is there an experience obelisk? An experience pylon? I just want a way to store experience. I don't know what mods are in this to do that. I can get liquid experience. Item draining, that's not very helpful. I'll figure it out later then. Yeah, I'll figure it out later. Yeah, okay. With that done, I think I want to do a little bit of prep work. That is a pillager upstairs. They haven't come around for a while. But they are annoying me, so I will kill them. Okay. I just gotta remember to... I have Omen on, so... Or Bad Omen. Just gotta remember that before I walk into a village. Okay. Yeah, just toss that in there. Ooh, reward. Picked open content. What did I get? A book. Frostbite. Bet. Right. I was gonna do some prep work to get a quarry up and running. Yeah. Quarry up and running. So I'm gonna do that now that I have plenty of excuse me. Now that I have plenty of items. That can be made. Oh, can I not? Can I not just combine prismarine crystal? I guess I can't. Will that? Oh. I don't think I have. Do I have a guardian spike? I had orange something, but I think that was a Ars Nouveau thing. Yeah. Willen spike. Okay. I don't think I'll be able to make what I need. Unfortunate. How do I get prismarine essence? Which requires prismarine shards. Okay. I guess I will just not worry about it for the moment. Okay. Go in there. Don't need the crossbow. That can go in there. That can go in there. Energy cube or energy cables I can keep on myself. Don't need that. I'll take these back upstairs. These can go in my inventory. Good there. Okay. Yeah, I think between this and the next time I play... Oh, that's right. I will have kind of sorted out most of what my new inventory system is going to look like. It will still be using the XNet just because it's easy. Okay. But I think for now, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. So I think that was a pretty productive episode, actually. I hit the main points of what I wanted to do, not everything though. I got the beginning of industrial engineering started to get the garden cloches to begin the physical agriculture setup that I wanted to do. So that's now producing inferium, so I can start setting up for a resource production setup. So that's cool. Which led me to bigger reactors. So I've got my first reactor set up, so I will not have any power problems lately. And I think I have a plan moving forward to have a better storage system. So I think that was a pretty productive stream. So I am going to go ahead and call it there for today. Maybe I'll see some of y'all next time. See ya.